Good evening, I am Ifulaki Singlama and these are the headlines of the hour. Minister for Foreign Affairs Rana heading to Beijing tomorrow to finalize Nepal's agenda during Premier Oli's China visit. Main agenda is still undecided due to lack of consensus between ruling parties. Prime Minister Oli dissatisfied with performance of ministers. Ministers and secretaries cite lack of laws and resources to execute work plans. The Premier calls for preparations for a mid-term budget. A 60-day ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hezbollah comes into effect. Israel Prime Minister says he has the right to retaliate if Hezbollah violates the agreement. And an inspection team from ICC deems Pokhara Stadium unfit for the Women's Under-19 World Cup, citing inadequate infrastructure. Government claims of readying the stadium within 2 years. Welcome back. The government has yet to finalize the agendas for Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli's China visit from December 2nd. While China has already sent a proposal for the execution of Belt and Road Initiative, ruling partners CPN UML and Nepali Congress have yet to reach a consensus, while has delayed the finalization of agendas.
Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli is preparing to sign a few projects under the Belt and Road Initiative BRI during his China visit, with the aim of bringing into implementation previous agreements with a northern neighbor. China is also understood to be intent on locking in projects under BRI during the visit, for which it has already put forth its conditions that are not public yet.
BRI implementation plan ma सम्झौता हुन्छ मेरो बुझाइमा सम्झौता गरेर जानुपर्छ भन्ने हाम्रो मान्यता पनि छ। दोस्रो तपाईलाई अनुदानमा ल्याउन सकिने आयोजनाहरू चिनिहरूले जुन अगाडि बढाउन खोजेका छन् त्यसलाई अगाडि बढाउने कुराको काम हुन्छ। केही नयाँ आयोजनाहरू पनि आउने छन् अनुदानमै। कतिपय पुराना सहमति भएको तर कार्यान्वयन अगाडि नबढेका आयोजनाहरू अगाडि बढ्ने छन्, जस्तै अर्नीको राजमार्गलाई स्तरोन्नति गर्ने।
Ruling alliance partners CPN UML and Nepali Congress have lacked consensus on these conditions. Nepali Congress has been saying that the proposals from China lacks clarity and some clauses carry dual meanings. The party has, however, said it will be open for the government to sign agreements if the issues raised are addressed. The Memorandum of Understanding for BRI was signed back in 2017 when Nepali Congress leader Prakash Sharan Mahat was the Minister for Foreign Affairs. The understanding included partnership in aspects concerning connectivity, investments and technology. Nepali Congress has clarified it is open for agreements as long as the projects come under grants.
हामी नेपाली कांग्रेस र नेकपा एमाले पनि के कुरामा प्रश्न छौं भने हामीलाई अहिले देशभित्र विकास गर्नका निम्ति हामीसँग भएको स्रोत र साधनले मात्र पुग्दैन, ठूलो पुँजी चाहिएको छ। यो पुँजी हामी केबाट पुरा गर्न चाहन्छौं? हामी मित्र राष्ट्रहरूले अनुदान दियोस् र बहुपक्षीय दात्री निकायहरूबाट हामी सस्तो सहुलियतपूर्ण ऋण लिन चाहन्छौं। चाहे त्यो विश्व बैंक हो, चाहे एशियाली विकास बैंक हो, यी संस्थाहरूबाट हामी ऋण लिन्छौं। चाहे त्यो अमेरिका हो, चाहे भारत हो, चाहे चीन हो, चाहे जापान हो, यी देशहरूबाट हामीलाई नपुगेको पुँजीका निम्ति हामी अनुदानको अपेक्षा गर्छौं। हामी भारतसँग पनि अपेक्षा गर्छौं, अमेरिकासँग पनि अपेक्षा गर्छौं। यो पटक चीन भ्रमणमा पनि हाम्रो अपेक्षा त्यही रहन्छ।
Despite the lapse of 7 years since signing the MOU, BRI is yet to come into effect. Minister for Foreign Affairs Arju Rana is to head for Beijing on Thursday, ahead of Prime Minister Oli's visit, in order to finalize the agendas. Experts call on the Prime Minister to ensure Nepal's relation with its neighboring countries cater to the interests of the country.
Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has expressed frustration over budget, citing inability to utilize the budget allocated by the previous government. Minister of Culture, Tourism and Civil Aviation Badri Prasad Pandey stated that Premier Oli criticized the current fiscal year's budget, calling it arbitrary and hypocritical during the first quarterly review meeting held at Singadarbar today. The Premier also alleged that the budget includes 11,000 fake programs. Emphasizing the need to reduce its size through mid-term review, he directed ministers and secretaries to prepare accordingly.
3 महिनाको समीक्षा थियो, केही सुधार गरेर अझ राम्रो गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने नै हो र गत वर्षको भन्दा कामको गति हेर्दाखेरि पुँजीगत खर्चको गति हेर्दाखेरि पनि सकारात्मक देखिएको छ। हामीले एकदम खुला छलफल गर्यौं, प्रस्तुतिकरण पनि खुला ढंगले तथ्याङ्कमा आधारित थियो। तथ्याङ्कमाथिको छलफल विश्लेषण आफ्नो मन्त्रालयको चाहिँ कुराहरू पनि सबैले हामीले खुला ढङ्गले छलफल गरेको कारणले त्यस्तो केही यहाँले भने जस्तो मन्त्रालयसँग प्रधानमन्त्री रुष्ट हुने भन्दा पनि एउटा खुला छलफलका माध्यमबाट कसरी अगाडि बढ्ने भन्ने विषयमै उहाँको निर्देशन पनि त्यसैमा केन्द्रित.
After reviewing the progress reports, Prime Minister Oli stated that the rise witnessed in capital expenditure was mainly due to last year's outstanding payments. Of the targeted 352 billion Nepali rupees in capital expenditure, only 36 billion rupees has been spent in the first 4 months, including 20 billion rupees in last year's outstanding payments. Premier Oli also criticized the import sector, stating that importing branded goods alone will not benefit the economy. The Premier expressed his dissatisfaction towards what he called weak performance of ministers and the bureaucracy. He pointed out that individuals who consistently deliver poor results are often retained for the sake of prestige, emphasizing the need for better performance. Additionally, he criticized corporations and authorities for operating independently of the government and suggested they should be brought under the concerned ministries. Now it is time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before today's question, let's take a look at the results of yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you, what is your take on the Open University being padlocked? 77% voted for A, result of politicization, 18% voted for B, incapable leadership, and 5% voted for C, apathy on part of the ministry. Now, here's today's question. Why is the government's performance still poor after 4.5 months? Your options are A, incapable leadership, B, non-cooperative employees, or C, confusion in policies. The voting is on. Type an EWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Currently, 65% of Nepal's population is economically active, capable of earning their livelihood through work. However, with the population growth rate declining, stakeholders have emphasized the need to capitalize on the demographic advantage without delay. Participants in the 6th Asian Population Association's conference, which began today in Kathmandu, emphasized that any country with a majority active population should leverage in economic and physical development. They highlighted that Nepal must seize its demographic advantage now, as the population growth rate has declined to 0.92%. Experts noted that this opportunity may only last for the next 50 years. Currently, 62% of Nepal's working age population falls between the age of 15 to 64 years, while 10% are over 65 years and 28% are under 14 years of age.
धेरै देशहरूले चाहिँ आर्थिक विकास गरेको अवस्था छ र यो अवस्था चाहिँ सधैँ रहिरहने अवस्था होइन.
हामीले अहिलेको जनसङ्ख्या र विकासमा जति केन्द्रित गर्नुपर्ने हो हाम्रा नीति कार्यक्रमहरू त्यसमा केन्द्रित गर्न सकेनौं भने चाहिँ क्रमशः हाम्रो जनसङ्ख्या वृद्धि दर पनि माइनसतिर जान सक्छ भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ उठिरहेको छ. यसको समाधान चाहिँ के हो त भन्दाखेरि जनसङ्ख्या व्यवस्थापन हो. अब जनसङ्ख्या नियन्त्रण होइन.
यसमा चाहिँ हामीले युवा जनशक्तिलाई रोजगारी सृजना गरिदिनु पर्यो, शिक्षा दिनु पर्यो र उनीहरूलाई इन्भेस्ट गर्नु पर्यो, लगानी गर्नु पर्यो. उनीहरूलाई स्किल डेभलपमेन्ट, उनीहरूको क्षमता विकासको लागि.
Experts also pointed out that the migration is reshaping Nepal's demographic structure, urging the government to act promptly to capitalize on its active population. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli called for robust investments in agriculture and sustainable resource management to tackle the persisting issues.
We meet at a critical juncture in human history, a time that calls for decisive action to build global peace and prosperity. Our collective responsibility is clear. No individual anywhere in the world should suffer the indignity of lacking food, shelter, or basic necessities. 8 millions do. Addressing this requires robust investments in agricultural production and sustainable resource management.
Meanwhile, Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba opined global warming and climate crisis had added to the already existing problems.
Global warming and climate change poses even more threat to future. I hope the deliberation of this conference will give us landmark directions in tackling the issue related to overall human well-being and process across many key sectors.
The 6th Asian Population Association Conference will last for 4 days. In our Public Voice segment today, we have asked in several provinces why has it not been possible to fully mobilize the youths, even though they make up nearly half of the population. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
सिप भएकावालाहरू विदेश गइहाल्ने र नभएकाहरू पनि अध्यक्ष हुँदाखेरि राज्यले उनीहरूबाट जुन लिन चाहेको सिप हो त्यो चाहिँ प्रयोग गर्न र लिन नसकिरहेको छ।
पढे लेखेका युवाहरू छन् उनीहरूले आफ्नो क्षमता अनुसारको रोजगार पाउँदैनन्।
रोजगारी कुनै सिर्जना नगर्ने भएको कल कारखाना बेचेर खाने काम गरे हुनाले
खाली बाहिर धकेल्ने अनि यहाँ उ भ्रष्टाचार गरेर देशलाई खोक्रो बनाउने उसको स्वार्थ भएको कारणले गर्दा नि युवाबाट कुनै पनि फाइदा लिन नसकिरहेको।
जति पनि राजनीतिक दलहरू छन् यी भ्रष्टाचारमै मात्र लागेको कारणले गर्दा युवाहरूले चाहिँ ठाउँ पाएनन्।
रोजगार छैन, सही पारिश्रमिक पाइरहेको छैन, त्यही भएर विदेश गइरहेको।
कृषि सम्बन्धी शिक्षा दिइँदैन नेपालमा केटाकेटीलाई, अब कलेज युवाहरूलाई, त्यही भएर पनि युवाहरू धेरै जसो बाहिरै मात्रै कोसिस गर्छन्।
राज्यले चाहिँ युवा नीति स्पष्ट बनाउनु पर्यो र उनीहरूलाई स्वदेशमै गरिखाने वातावरण बनाएमा चाहिँ फाइदा लाग्न सक्छ।
सफिसिएन्ट अमाउन्टमा चाहिँ त्यो हेल्प हामीलाई देख्न पाएको छैन, त्यो भएर
सिपको विकास गर्न सक्नु पर्यो, ट्रेन गर्नु पर्यो।
गुणस्तरीय शिक्षाको अभाव, राजनीतिक स्थायित्वमा समस्या भयो, त्यसले गर्दाखेरि
प्राप्त गरेका ज्ञान सिपहरू उपयोग गर्ने ठाउँ, परिवेश, परिस्थिति, वातावरण राज्यले अथवा सम्बन्धित निकायले बनाउन नखोज्नु।
उत्पादनसँग जोडिएका कार्यक्रमहरू लागू हुँदैन भने तबसम्म नेपालमा युवाहरूले बाहिरिनै पर्छ र नेपाल युवाहरूबाट नेपालले लाभ लिन सक्ने अवस्था देख्दैनौँ।
It is time for international news. A 60-day ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hezbollah has come into effect. It came into effect at 4 a.m. this morning after U.S. President Joe Biden announced the agreement. The agreement was brokered by the U.S. and France, and the agreement came in effect after Israel's Security Council agreed to it. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that he has the right to retaliate if Hezbollah violates the ceasefire. 5 countries, including the U.S., are said to be monitoring the agreement. After the agreement came into effect, citizens of Israel and Lebanon have welcomed it. With the implementation of the agreement, South Lebanese and Israeli citizens are gradually returning to their homes. However, the Israeli army has not allowed its citizens to go to some areas of northern Israel. Meanwhile, Lebanese citizens are returning home with enthusiasm. Hezbollah has called the agreement a victory for them. According to the agreement, Israeli forces will withdraw from Lebanon in stages over the next 60 days. While Hezbollah will also remove its fighters and weapons from the area between the Blue Line, the unofficial border between Lebanon and Israel, and the Litani River, Hezbollah fighters in that area will be replaced by the Lebanese army. The agreement follows UN Security Council resolution of 1701, which ended the 2006 Israel-Hezbollah war. And the US and France will now also contribute to the tripartite mechanism to implement the ceasefire. It is time for Sports Update.
Sports News.
Representatives of the International Cricket Council ICC have stated matches under the ICC Women's Under-19 T20 World Cup 2027 to be hosted by Nepal and Bangladesh cannot be played in Pokhara's ground in its present condition. Cricket Association of Nepal CAN had listed 5 grounds for the tournament. Following field visit, ICC has concluded that World Cup matches can only be played if basic infrastructures are completed. The association had also proposed to use Bhairawa Cricket Ground, Chitwan's Gautam Buddha Cricket Stadium, Kathmandu's Molpani and TU Cricket Ground for the World Cup. A team including ICC Senior Manager Rohit Podar, Asian Development Manager Emmanuel Islam, Cricket Association of Nepal CAN President Chatur Bahadur Chand participated in an on-site inspection of the cricket grounds. Before returning to Kathmandu from the inspection, the team held a press conference and stated that the tournament could not be held in the present condition of the ground. In order to organize the event, Nepal needs at least 2 cricket grounds. The association is planning to take the World Cup match outside the capital, with both the TU and Mulpani ground already carrying international recognition. However, Pokhara Stadium has lacked basic features including international standard pitch, outfield, pavilion, changing room, toilet, match official rooms and VIP rooms.
ICC has a set of standard. ICC will follow that standard, and ICC will push to have those, otherwise it will be disqualified.
Meanwhile, the government has claimed that the stadium will meet the required standards on time for the tournament, as it still has 2 years for construction.
We are very energized by the fact that the minister and the mayor was very positive about the fact that he would be that the government is supporting the construction and development of the stadium there.
The inspection team also met with the Gandagi Province Minister for Social Development, Youth and Sports Bindu Kumar Thapa and informed about the condition of the ground. The inspection team will next submit a report to ICC with recommendations on whether to hold the tournament in Pokhara. The team is yet to inspect Chitwan and Bhairawa cricket grounds. ICC board decided to host the 2027 World Cup in Bangladesh and Nepal 3 years ago. Now, UEFA Champions League match, Premier League side Liverpool will host former champions Real Madrid at Anfield. The match is scheduled to kick off at 2:15 a.m. Nepali time. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.